I started this hospital visit in the ER, like most of my hospital visits, and that was an actual disaster. I'm a really hard stick for blood draws and IVs and stuff. Like, really, really hard. So, at this point, the ER knows that. So, when I got admitted to the ER, they just automatically called for the VAT team, which is, if for those who don't know, is a team of people who can get IVs with the help of an ultrasound machine, which makes it so much easier. Because they don't have to be able to feel it or like visibly be able to see it in my skin. They have like a machine that shows them where the veins are. So it took it took VAT team 7 hours to get to my room. In that 7 hours that I was waiting for the VAT team, 3 separate people tried to get IVs on me. 2 nurses, 1 doctor. The first IV took 3 sticks. No, took 1 stick, sorry. And she got it here, I'm like holding my phone. This is awkward. Let me see if I can position my phone. So she put it here, where this little mole is. It was like right next to that mole. Okay? That's a horrible place to put an IV because look at what my hand does. It bends exactly there. So that was a stupid place to put an IV, and it hurt. For those of you who have never had IVs, bless your hearts, IVs are not supposed to hurt. Like, getting them initially placed can hurt. Yes, that's fine. After they're placed and taped down and everything, they should pretty much not feel. Like, you shouldn't really know that they're there, per se. I mean, they might be a little uncomfortable, especially if they're in, like, a tender spot, which that is a tender spot. But they should not literally hurt. They just shouldn't. Usually that means that there's something wrong with them. I later found out that she had hit a valve, so every time I moved my hand, that catheter was like poking that valve, which is really painful. So I was justified in my complaint about that being painful. So the next attempt, because that IV was not able to draw back blood, it was only able to take medicine. And I know now, because that valve was there, that's why it wasn't able to take back the blood, because anytime they pulled back on it, it pulled that valve over top of the IV.